So, welcome back to Seduce with the Otome, where we've got already a option. We are going to explore the house. I said it was a good idea to wander around the house. I never really explored it much as a child, so there was bound to be new surprises. Well, come on feet, let's go on an adventure. I started nicely in my room, hoping the boys were still asleep. I began to wander the halls on my end of the house, opening each door to find what room each door led to. Quickly I found an old office, a desk, and a chair set by the far side as a large bookshelf of documents and memorabilia donned its nooks and crannies. There were a couple of pictures of me growing up peeking from the shelf as I walked further into the room. I didn't believe I'd been in here before. I tried to recall memories of ever seeing this room, coming up with nothing as a result. This room was new to me. Did I want to disturb the furniture? I'm curious. I gently opened the shelves and any drawers I saw in the room, and a couple of them were books and even sewing kits. I assumed they were just used for my grandfather's toys, so I left them alone. One drawer, however, was locked, no matter how many times I pulled it. Come on, open! Nothing. It wouldn't budge. The drawer beside it, though, did, revealing a laptop. Why is there a laptop in the drawer? I lifted it from the drawer and carried it over the desk and chair. Opening it, it was a high-tech laptop with a retina scanner as a pass lock. I wasn't sure whether or not to try to unlock it or not. Try? I said to try. I turned to look periodically in my face near the retina scan, lining the camera with my eyes. To my surprise, I heard a ping come from the computer before its screen opened to a desktop. Huh, look at that. On the desktop were documents and photos labeled with different aspects of the Anderson Company. Taxes, profits, bylaws, products. The list went on and on. If I really did want to become the CEO of the Anderson Toy Company, I had everything about it at my fingertips. Dad would be so impressed. One icon, however, stood out from the rest. The article? I double-clicked the icon, but no window came up. Instead, I heard a large click come from the drawer that was locked. What the? I slowly left my seat and walked over to the drawer, attempting to open it again. It slid open smoothly in the direction of my pulling hand, revealing two books. One a plain book with a tie to keep it closed. The other was bound in leather with cryptic symbols all over the cover. I took out the journal and skimmed through it, seeing my grandfather's notes. They wrote detailed explanations and opinions on his findings on demon magic. He really did know about magic. I sat down at the desk and read through the journal further, finding drawings and sketching of symbols and magical circles, each with their own different meanings and effects. It was all fascinating. There were even pages of important spells to know. I read through them, trying to memorize them in my mind. I don't know what came over me, but I started to feel more energetic and more powerful simply reading my grandfather's note. I was suddenly aware of the energy that surrounded my body and the power that was surrounding the house. The more I read, the more powerful I became. However, my mind suddenly froze and I found myself walking back to the drawer, putting the book back and closing the drawer. The lock reset and I snapped out of it. Huh, what? I shook my head and looked at the drawer, realizing what I had done. I walked to the desk to reopen the lock, but suddenly felt the need to stop. Whatever held me back and didn't want to pry anymore that I already had. I was curious beyond belief, but I abided my thoughts for now. Eventually I'd come back and look into it. I bet you what he was. One of these guys in the house did it. I turned my bed, feeling the weight of the morning drag me under my covers to try and sleep again. I had the energy, but I wanted more sleep. It was Sunday and nothing was happening today. Come on, eyes, back to sleep. I shut my eyes and tried to slow my breathing. I looked at my phone, checked the time once again. It was noon, yet I felt like I had slept for much longer. Why is time going so slowly? I sighed, got changed my normal clothes, and went out to the main hall. I sat on the stairs. Sundays were very boring. However, the muffled sound of bell caught my attention. Huh? I quickly went out to the backyard in response to the noise I heard. In the yard were all 5 boys practicing fighting. Sam was in the middle with the other 4 surrounding him and throwing punches and kicks at him. Sam, being the strongest of the bunch, blocked and dodged each almost masterfully. Don't disturb them. I just watched the boys. Were very much in their own world, focusing on training they all were in. It was better not to disturb them. I took the time and decided I had inside to the kitchen. I was getting hungry, and I'm sure the boys would need to eat soon, so lunch was a must. Might as well make lunch today. It's been a while since I cooked. Lunch was practically hard. Wasn't particularly hard, I decided to make. Yay! I get to choose to make stuff. I don't know. God knows with them, all of them, that he got him anything. Oh, we're gonna go here. I don't think it matters which one I pick. Hopefully. Pizza! Pizza is always good, no matter what time of day it is. Luckily we had pizza in the freezer to heat up. Pizza more baked with love pizza. I placed the food in the dining room. However, none of the boys were there by the time I brought the final dish out. I carried the dish to the main lobby, catching the boys separating into different rooms of the house. Part of me wanted to go to one in particular. The other part of me wanted to just leave them be and take the food in my hand to my room and eat. Maybe I could go out today while the boys focus on training. No, we're going to find one of the incubi. I quickly rushed back and grabbed a second dish plate before handing them with the boys. I looked down at each hall trying to find one of the incubi wandering, so that I wouldn't have to go through each individual room finding them. I pursed my lips in irritation. Where the heck are they? Hiding, most likely knowing them. I sighed, knowing that I would have to search for them in each room. I turned to head down the west hall before I suddenly bumped into an open door face first. Oof!
Whoa! What the?
You just walked right into a door. Well done, Sam. I quickly stepped back, regaining my balance on my feet with the food in my hand. The last thing I wanted was the food on the floor. I shook my head and looked up to see Sam looking at me from behind the door in surprise. Being that I only saw his face, he was wet, so I assumed the door led to a bathroom he was exiting from.
Oh, crap. Are you alright?
Yeah, I brought food. What the hell? Why did I just say that? I shook my head and acted like I knew what I said. For some reason, I wrote for looking at the food I brought.
Oh, hey. Thanks.
You're welcome. Are you completely naked? I hope you're wearing a towel. As Tom stepped out from behind the bathroom door and closed it, I was suddenly face to face with a shirtless and freshly clean Sam. A simple towel was hung over his Sam? Over his shoulders. Is he not wearing one down there? As he looked at me, I remained frozen, unable to tear my eyes away from the sight. Damn, was he ripped.
Hey, you alright? Hello?
Sam, it's a girl. But what? Sam let a sly smirk appear on his lips before tapping my forehead with his finger. It was light, but I still felt pressure from it to push me back a bit on my feet.
You gonna give me my food, or do you plan to keep staring into space like a nut job?
Alright, here. I quickly gave Sam his food, glaring at him. He chuckled before quickly dropping to the floor and crossing his legs to sit. I did a double takedown at him before trying him to eat. I was hungry, so might as well. Sam must have been hungry because he practically scarfed all of his food down before he got 2 bites out of mine. Jeez, you eat fast.
Oh, sorry. It was good, yeah.
Thanks. Sam sat in silence waiting for me to finish. It was odd. It was not far from having the dog watch you while you eat. Nevertheless, I finished my food quicker than I normally did and looked at Sam, who somehow got his shirt and vest on while I wasn't looking. Damn, was he fast?
Alright then, I'm heading up to the roof.
You're going to the roof. So I follow him. Roof? He was heading to roof? Why? The roof?
Yeah. Wanna come with?
Hold on, he wanted me to join him on the roof of a huge mansion. How? Why?
I promise you won't fall, or whatever. Okay?
Well, if you promise I'm not going to fall down. And I trust you, so... yeah. Should we go to the roof with Sam? Yeah, we're going to go to the roof with Sam. Why not? We're going to go to the roof with Sam. Okay. I didn't know why I was up for this, but I said okay. The small adventurous side of me was very happy with my decision. But another side of me was screaming at me, asking me, why did I just do that? Sam took the empty dishes and placed them on a nearby stand before walking to a nearby window and looked at me. Wait, a window?
Come on.
Okay. I walked towards Sam, unsure of what he wanted to do. As I stepped to his side, he wrapped a tight arm around my waist and hugged me against his side. Whoa!
Better hold on tight.
Huh? I instantly wrapped my arms around Sam as he opened the window and stepped out on the ledge. I could feel him tighten his grip on me as he looked up and grabbed the edge of the roof with his free hand. I gripped tightly to him as he somehow was able to pull both of us up to the roof with that one hand. He lifted me to the roof first before pulling himself up and sitting with a content sigh.
See? I told you I wouldn't let you fall.
I know. Yeah. I sat beside Sam, trying to shake off what had happened. He was a demon. I had to remember that, no matter how human he looked.
Pretty sight, huh?
Uh-huh. I raised my eyebrow before looking ahead of us. I gasped. The sight was truly beautiful. The estate was settled on a high hill, so the view I saw made me feel like I was flying. I could see Chicago in the distance, surrounded by forests and suburbs, like the one I resided in. Something about the sight took my breath away. I suddenly thanked my adventurous side for taking the risk to come up here.
You know, it's things like this that make the human world worth coming to.
I turned to Sam at his statement, unsure of what he meant. He kept his eyes to the view, but I could see a very soft movement in his eyes. What do you mean?
I'm not like my brothers. I didn't come to get away from anything or to fulfill something. Whatever they may tell you their reasons were. I came because, well, they're my brothers. And that's that. However, I didn't expect the human world to be so pretty.
I didn't understand. The boys were running from more than Malik's. What could have possibly driven them from where they were? They all ran from something?
We all had our reasons for leaving the Abyssal Plains. James didn't want to deal with his problems. Matthew wanted to live with humans more than demons. I came because I didn't want to be without my brothers. So I left with them.
That's rather sweet, if you think about it.
It doesn't matter. I came, so here I am.
I frowned and bit my lip slightly. I wasn't sure if he even wanted to be here with how he was answering. Still, I felt a small wave of confidence driven me to scoot closer to Sam. I'm going to try to be friends. Fate didn't like that, apparently. I found myself losing my balance and wound up starting to fall off the roof. And we're going to end it there, because why not end it on a cliffhanger with me about to fall off the goddamn roof? Because I'm a genius. I start to tumble off roofs. I'm one clever sod.